You don't know. We in the building, and we building.
Mm-hmm. Wagwan.
Well, going to the good people out there.
Don't shoot
Well,
the
going to.
messenger.
Please do not.
Don't shoot the messenger.
You know what it is. The
Episode
true messengers.
19.
This episode is 19. It's definitely 19. The true messengers bringing a message to the people. Them
Black
every
History.
week.
Happy Black History Month.
That part. That's a good way to start it.
That's a good way to start
it. Happy Black History Month.
First episode of the Black History Month.
First Black History Month. We got somebody in the building already. Well, shout out to Mel Davis. Davis, you got niece in the building. What's going on, Melly Mel? What's going on, champ? Happy that you in the building. Happy to see you here.
Shouts out to the greatest, one of the greatest.
Facts though. Shout out her business, man.
Shout out to one of the greatest makeup artists in South Florida, man. Y'all go check her out, man. Y'all already know what time it is.
That part, be smart. Get your makeup done by the best, you heard? L.O.T.S Approved Media. This is episode number 19.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Mm-hmm. This is the 4th episode for the year. Yeah. All right. Episode 19. We in the building.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If you guys don't know, this is the L.O.T.S Approved Media Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. All right. I go by the name of L.O.T.S Approved. I'm the host with the most. You know what I mean? Bad energy, I get ghost and all that good shit. All right. Introduce my partner in crime.
I goes by the name of Planet. Planet, goddamn it, free G file. You already know what time it is, man. This how it goes down. Happy Black History Month to everybody out there. Happy Black History Month to everybody out there. Happy Black History Month to everybody out there.
Gunshots.
Yeah,
this is our month.
Yeah.
This is our month, you heard? This is our month. This is our time. We got more people in the building. You guys, as soon as you guys come in the building, do me a favor. Make sure you guys leave a comment in the comment section. Let us know that you're in the building. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button because it's like that. You know what I mean? And get YouTube to recommend us. It doesn't cost nothing. Don't be a ninja watcher. Be a participant. Yeah. Don't be just an observer, a spectator. All right? Don't be ninja watching. All right? Don't be a pocket watcher. That's just a hater. You see spectator, pocket watcher. You know what I mean? Just make sure that you hit that like button. We call that wiping your feet on the rug. So show your manners and wipe your feet on the rug, okay? Yeah. And hit the like button and share this also with your people on your page. Thank you so much to good people, my kind people. All right? More people entering the building. You guys, I see you guys coming to the building. Make sure you guys leave a comment section. You welcome, Mel. First one in the building. You got to appreciate that one. You know what I mean? VIP. All right? Amazing makeup artist. You guys check her out. Check out some of her work. She supposed to put something up on YouTube. So maybe y'all ladies could go on YouTube and see some makeup techniques and things of that nature. That part. Don't say I didn't send you. All right. So guys, we're gonna run through some things, man. We're gonna run through some things. Hit the like button as soon as you guys come in the building. This is an eventful week. Another week in the yayo.
Yeah.
We're gonna speak about L.O.T. Now, you guys know L.O.T is auctioning off her panties, all right? So L.O.T is auctioning off. She has a plethora of leopard print panties, all right? Used preferably, so it still has her scent on it. All right. So you guys, if you guys want to smell L.O.T, you guys, well, we'll elaborate a little bit on that. I'm not gonna go too deep into that. All right, but L.O.T was auctioning off her panties. All right, so women can actually auction off their underwear, their panties, and give us the scent, the perfume along with it. All right. All right, Tom Brady officially retired. Tom Brady has officially retired. I know we've heard this before, but it's like this time's gonna be official. We'll speak more about that also. I think so.
Okay.
I think it's a wrap. I think it's a wrap for Beatty, honestly.
I don't know, man. Wait.
I think it's a wrap for Beatty.
Just like you said, we heard this before.
All right. Proposed bill, Massachusetts would aid. In Massachusetts, what they're doing is for an exchange for your organ, they were gonna reduce your sentence in Massachusetts. That's a serious subject. You know, we speak about the hip hop and things of that nature, but we definitely got to speak about the serious subjects. And they're auctioning. You get to sell your organs in exchange for a reduced sentence in Massachusetts. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, I know that's disturbing. Very disturbing.
Wow.
Dr. Dre, speak about some hip hop. Dr. Dre Chronic albums, number 9 on the Apple Music genres chart after 30 years of being released. So the classic album, The Chronic, okay? It's been out for 30 years and now it's number 9 on the all genres Apple's music chart. All right. So shout out to Dr. Dre. Big up to the West Coast. You know what I mean?
Big up.
Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates said that he fasted for 3 weeks to a month with no food and no water. All right. So, you know, Kevin Gates, he's different. He's different. Most of us couldn't survive past a couple of days with no water. Right.
Yeah.
So the man went without water and food. Kevin Gates.
You know, that's my dog.
It's a little better though. At least we ain't got to listen to no freaky titles There's no freaky titles this week. It looks like they saved us. All right. They saved us. Nobody's going to be peed on this episode. Nobody's being peed on this episode. So no need to fret.
You sure?
All right. Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, things are always breaking. We get breaking news now. All right, Quavo is gonna be honoring Takeoff in the Grammys. All right, for a memoriam, accompanied by the gospel band Maverick City Music. Okay, so Takeoff will be doing a set for Quavo will be doing a set for Takeoff at the Grammys. All right. Okay. So shout out to the Grammys. You know, we usually boycott, you know, those type of things, the Grammys and things of that nature, but it looks like they're recognizing something that devastated the Black community. So that's good. Shout out to Quavo. Rest in peace, Takeoff. Obviously. Yeah, something good, something else. All right, this Champagne Poppy. Drake has 75 billion spins on Spotify. All right, he's broken streaming record. Sorry about that. 75 billion streams for Drake. All right, so Drake has done it again. Obviously, he's doing Michael Jackson numbers, Elvis numbers, and things of that nature. So shout out to Champagne Poppy. Big up to Canada. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. Speaking of Canada, there's a city in Canada that has decriminalized heroin and methamphetamines and things of that nature. So they decriminalized drugs and it's on, I think fentanyl too. I'm not sure, but they decriminalized drugs in Canada. I forgot what. I don't know if you want to look that up for me, Planet, but somewhere I forgot what city. You know, you got different cities: Toronto, Quebec, Columbia, and all that nature. But there's a city. It's neither the ones that I just mentioned, but there's a city in Canada that they decriminalized cocaine and heroin and drugs and those controlled substances. All right. Just look up for the city for them if you can. All right, Fredro Bang, the cat that impregnated two well, let me use the correct term. All right, 2 ladies that were married. I forgot what's the term it is. We call them didikes, but I forget the term. All right, 2 women that were married. Fredro Bang, he gave them a baby. He had a baby with them. So now Fredro Bang is back again. All right, so Fredro Bang said when he was locked up, men used to hide drugs in their ass cracks. All right. So men are hiding drugs in their ass cracks, and they call that the Gucci bag. Don't argue with me. Don't shoot the messenger. All right. Fredro Bang said it. Men are hiding stuff in their ass crack. And yes, when people go to jail, what do you think they hide the contraband half the time to get it in? Not everybody, but some people in the ass crack. He called that the Gucci bag. All right. He's been saying some disturbing things about jail too. Moving along. All right. Cloverleaf Apartments, 200 people homeless right now. Cloverleaf Apartments went on fire. All right. You guys saw the Miami Gardens area.
Miami Gardens.
Yesterday, Cloverleaf is a very infamous area. You know what I mean? Shout out to CLBs, them. You know what I mean? And Cloverleaf Apartment, if you don't know, caught on fire and over 200 people were subject to not having a home, all right, for the night. Shout out to Tosh in the building. Big up to Tosh in the building. Vancouver, Canada. Facts. Thank you, Tosh. So it's Vancouver, Canada, where they decriminalize heroin, cocaine, and all these controlled substances. So you guys that are crackheads and you want to do your drugs, Vancouver's, that's the best place you could be right now. All right. So all the drug heads, go to Canada. Okay, then.
Yeah, you can at least have up to 2.5 grams of each one of those hard substances.
2.5 grams, you see? So guess what? 2.5 grams, you can, I don't know how much 2.5 5 grams will do for you. Now, cocaine probably
That's
won't do too much, but heroin is pretty strong.
That's including cocaine, crack, heroin,
Go
fentanyl,
ahead. That part, go ahead.
methamphetamine, morphine.
Morphine.
All of that has been decriminalized temporarily.
Drugs, basically. All right. So we're gonna speak a little bit on that also, because when you decriminalize certain drugs, just to be serious, you know we like to joke, but when you decriminalize certain drugs, you know what I mean, you would think the opposite, at contrary to what you think is gonna happen. Usually that reduces the crime rate, obviously, right? And it's not so much a thing where you got to sneak around to get your hands on it. But we'll speak a little bit more on that. But if you don't know Canada, Vancouver, if you guys want to do drugs, all you drug heads, go to Vancouver. They decriminalize cocaine, heroin, etc., etc., etc. All right. All right. There's more stuff, man. There's more stuff. We got a lot, champ. We have a lot. Shout out to everybody in the building. You guys make sure you guys hit that like button. All right. This is the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. It's episode number 19. You heard? 19. We're here, the 4th episode of the year. I'm seeing people in the building. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Do me a favor, smash that like button. All righty then. Wipe your feet on the rug. All right. Leave a comment in the comment section. That's your fingerprint. Let people know you're in the building. Do me that favor. Don't be a ninja watcher. Don't ninja watch. Don't be a pocket watcher. Peeping Tom, peeping over the fence. All right. Don't tippy toe over the fence. This is not the Tippy Toe podcast, but shout out to the Tippy Toe podcast. You heard me?
Shout out to them.
Okay, then. That part. You guys make sure you guys come in the building. Shout out to Dread. Nothing but the truth. Shout out to Dread in the building. Aye. Big up Dread in the building. For sure, though. Facts, though.
You already know
Free G5 backwards. You know what I mean? Shout out to Miss Lady Lifestyle. Hand pink waving. Shout out to Miss Lady Pink Lifestyle. I like that. It's a lifestyle. All right. Same way like CNB. It's a lifestyle. It's the lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. Shout out to ladies in the building. Shout out to Rudolph in the building. All right. Shout out to Rudolph. Talk the things. You know I'm gonna talk the things them. You know we're here to talk to the people, the money. We're here for talk to the people. All right. So big up to us, big up to everybody in the building. You guys know this the mafia. If you guys are leaving comments in the comment sections, I appreciate that. Also hit that like button. All right. Remember that we are the mafia. Okay. Also, you guys make sure you guys are subscribing to the YouTube channel. All right. Do me that favor. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. You know what I mean? And hit your notification bells too. So when you guys hit the notification bells, you guys get notified every time I drop new content. All right. For the podcast, etc., etc. Facts though. We got more subjects, man. We're not finished yet. How's your week? How's your week, Planet?
My week was very interesting. What I could say, what we say. It was just like I can't say it was like last week. A lot of ups and downs, a lot of twists and turns.
Ups and downs, twists and turns, ups and downs, twists and turns.
But that part to the Most High.
That part, thanks to the Most High. We breath in our lungs. We doing Most High's will. Shout out to everybody in the building. Come on now. Hit that like button. Show respect to the building. Okay, wipe your feet on the rug. Same way you do at your grandparents' house. You do me a favor. Hit the like button. All right? Last but not least, we're going to talk about the city of Miami Gardens with the Black History Month they revealed a new SUV with the Black History Month wrapped around the SUV.
Oh, yeah. You know.
Right? That was kind of trippy. You know, that was trippy. I didn't know that was what they say, a wobbler. I didn't know what side to lean on with that one. We'll speak more about it because I have my reasons. I have my reserved reasons why. All right, but yes, Miami Gardens, not Miami Gardens. Excuse me. I apologize. Not Miami Gardens.
City of
Miami. City of Miami. All right, I apologize, Miami Gardens. Shout out to all the Miami Gardens. Them, you know what I mean. We don't hate on nobody on this broadcast. Okay. All right, then this is an unbiased podcast. All right, Don't Shoot the Messenger, episode 19. You heard? But City of Miami Gardens revealed that they have a Black History Month wrapped vehicle.
Not Miami Gardens.
Sorry, City of Miami. I said City of Miami.
You said City of Miami.
I said City of Miami. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Sorry about that once again.
No, you're my brother.
I really didn't mean that.
I gotta make sure you're good.
Facts though.
We had a long week. We had a long week, bro.
Long week. Facts though. All right, so also last but not least, we're gonna talk about 3 rappers found dead in Detroit, Michigan. Rest in peace. Highland Park, Michigan, whatever, what have you. 3 rappers found dead. How could you? I know rappers are passing away, but I've never seen rappers pass away in the numbers of 3s. No disrespect, you know what I'm saying? Condolences to the families. All right. So first of all, man, let's talk about this L.O.T.S. All right, so you guys know about L.O.T.S. You guys know that's a female rapper. She won that award. L.O.T.S. was the one who beat out Kodak Black for, I think, Artist of the Year, something. I'm not sure. Song of the Year, what have you. And L.O.T.S., apparently she's in a relationship, but that's neither here nor there. All right, and we don't know who she's with, but she keeps bragging about somebody. Somebody is a lucky gentleman, right? L.O.T.S. keeps being seen with some leopard skin panties. All right. So L.O.T.S. keeps being seen everywhere with leopard skin panties, the leopard print panties. Now, so people are starting to say there's a thing that started happening, right? The narrative was being painted as she keeps wearing the same leopard print panties. All right. So now you guys know L.O.T.S. a rap artist, a female rap artist. You know, she keeps being seen every time paparazzi take a picture. You know how like the panties be showing from the back when it's like that. They keep seeing that leopard print. So with that being said, now she was telling people that she has a drawer full, in which she showed that she had a drawer full of leopard print panties. All right.
Right.
So shout out to her. So she's not nasty, contrary to what people were thinking. People were thinking L.O.T.S. was nasty and she kept wearing the same panties. So shame on y'all, because that was not the case. All right. L.O.T.S. is rich. All right. If you don't know, so L.O.T.S. went and she re-up on the panties, but that's the girl's favorite panties. Is leopard print panties is her favorite panties. So she went to her drawer and she opened her drawer. So you see nothing but leopard print panties in her drawer. Shout out to her. Shout out to Fire, because she looked like a leopard, if you ask me. You heard me? So now she opened up the thing. She has nothing but leopard print drawers. Now, hold on now. The story gets better. All right? So now, the narrative's being painted on the internet. You know, the internet is ruthless. The internet's like, oh, she's dirty. She's wearing the same drawers. But until now, she flipped and she showed you. She kept pulling out 1 panty, 2 panty, 3 panty, 4 panty, 5 panty, etc. She was over 5 panties of the same type of panties. The leopard print panty them. All right. So now, she even got smarter. You know, L.O.T.S. is a what you call, she's a marketing genius. All right. If you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, L.O.T.S, the female rapper, the one that won the award over Kodak, she's a marketing genius, right? So she understands how men are. She has a good understanding of us men. So what she did now, she takes these same panties that people are talking about, she's wearing the same panties in which she had over 5 to 6 of the leopard panties. She takes these panties and puts them up for auction. Shout out to L.O.T S. She is a marketing genius, all right? Gunshots. You have gunshots. You know all that. Give her a bomb. That is marketing genius. Drop bombs for L.O.T S. She's a marketing genius. So now, she auctions off. She decides to start auctioning off her panties, because you know there's only so many now.
Right.
She got, if you don't know, you ladies, if you're looking for these panties, she gets them out of Target, she said. You know, just a little, don't say I didn't send you that. She gets them out of Target, all right? She's auctioning them. She put them up on eBay for auction. Now, L.O.T is auctioning off her panties, the leopard print panties, for 100. One went for $100,000.
Wow. So that means it started from $1. It started from $1 and all the way up to 100 bands.
You hear that? Facts though. So you see L.O.T, she's a marketing genius. She's selling her panties, all right? She has 7 of the same pairs of panties, the leopard print panties, and she's selling them. She's auctioning them off. So when she auctioned them off, she actually got $100,000 for one of the panties on eBay. Now this is the kicker. Go ahead now. Go ahead.
Now you know these rapper girls don't like her now. So suppose they just bought the panties to frame her for murder or something.
Listen, man. I don't know where you gonna get these. Boy, you need to write a book, man. You need to write a mystery book, man. You sound, boy, that shit there Harry Potter style. You might you might be able to compete
Because
with
I
Harry
know it's
Potter.
some DNA. It
Facts
gotta be
though.
some DNA. I
Let me
ain't
tell you,
buying no
that's
$100,000
what I'm trying to get to. That's what I'm
draws
getting to
without
right
no
now.
DNA.
That's what I'm getting to right now. That's what I'm getting to right now. So boom. So you know now. If you didn't know, I know a lot of people were anticipating this and thinking this. So if you was thinking this like I was thinking this, okay, then so we all think on the same level. It's safe to say that we were all thinking the same thing.
Right.
Does it smell like Lotto? All of us men want to know, does it smell like Lotto? Right? Maybe even some women these days. They want to know how it smells. And yes, it smelled like Lotto. Yes. Lotto was selling leopard print panties, and they smell like Lotto. It smelled like her essence. For $100,000, you can smell some leopard print Lotto panties. $100,000. You got to play big now. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've smelled the panty of two in my lifetime. When a woman leave her panties at your house, sometimes you as a man, you're gonna smell the panty. Now, a lot of men are going to act like they don't do this, right? But I'm going to always be transparent and be the truth, all right? So when my females leave a panty at my house, the next day I'm going to smell the panty them, all right? That part be smart.
You heard the last thing he said? That part be smart.
That part be smart.
So don't leave your panty around my brethren them.
Nah, man. I'm not just right now. Listen.
Don't leave the panty them and lay around my brethren them.
You think I'm gonna sniff random panties? You think I'm out here sniffing random panties?
No.
That means I'm a real panty Robin Hood. Man, that's like a peeping Tom.
Hey, the man who bought them $100,000 had the same panty fetish too.
A panty fetish? So you trying to say that's a panty? You trying to say that's a panty fetish that I have?
I'm pretty sure
I have a fetish. So
this.
Listen. So in these days and times, you're gonna judge me for having a panty fetish because I like to smell a woman's panties when she leave it at my house. Now I got a fetish. In these days and times, Rasta, come on, man.
Don't snitch on yourself, brother. I said the guy who bought these $100,000 panties.
Oh, I was taking it personal. You trying to say I took it personal?
You took it too personal.
I took it personal, man.
The guy who had to pay for these $100,000 panties had to smear his face in it.
I thought you were trying to say. I thought you were trying to judge me because I like to smell my girls' panties when they leave. That's what I thought it was.
I just want them. I told them, don't shoot the messenger.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Don't leave their drawers there.
Don't shoot the messenger. You see the gun cock?
$100,000 man.
Don't shoot the messenger. That's the gun cock. Shout out to Guy Bain in the building. Ladies, shout out to Guy Bain in the building. You heard? Facts though. What's going on?
After we talked about the $100,000 panties, that's all.
It smelled just like her. So, but okay, this is the story. Let's continue the story. So now Lotto, the lady rapper Lotto, she's selling panties. Her panties are going for $100,000 a pop, all right? And they smell just like her, smell like Lotto. For $100,000, you can smell her essence, all right? So even if you don't lay down with her, you still have the opportunity to smell her, all right? Like as if you lay down with her. Now, this the whole thing. eBay removed it because eBay has hygiene laws. So Psychoberry. So all y'all that was willing to empty your bank account, hold your money, keep your money in your pocket, all right? Because eBay shut it down. You cannot sell your panties. That is a hygiene policy. No for show for no for show. Okay.
I was just about to get to that too, because I was about to say some women essence don't need to be sold online.
Facts though, but ain't nothing wrong with that. She ain't wrong. I back her, man. I back Lotto. That was a good idea. Sell your essence, baby. We love it. We men, we love the smell of a woman as a man. It's all good. Yeah. As you see, $100,000 somebody bought one. So it was like that. So it went from a joke, it went from her being scrutinized and ridiculed to her making a financial come up. That's how it is in these days and times, all right? But you guys save your money because eBay said that's a no for show, and eBay's not allowing Lotto to sell her panties online because that's a hygiene policy. No, all right?
That's a no.
For show. But shout out to Lotto. Big up to Lotto. Big up to her panties. Them, the leopard panties, them, all right? Keep rocking on, baby. All right.
Rocking on.
All right, let's move along, man. All right, Tom Brady finally resigned. Well, we're gonna say that for the sports segment. Let's see. Let's talk about Quavo. All right, so Quavo's gonna do a what's the name? Quavo's finna do a tribute to Takeoff at the Grammy Awards. All right. So you guys know we usually always boycotting the Grammys because the Grammys, they seem like to not celebrate Black culture, Black music, but apparently they're recognizing us for once. All right. So they're gonna have Quavo do a memoriam for Takeoff at the Grammys. All right. So we're gonna see Quavo perform at the Grammys, hopefully. I'm pretty sure they're gonna let the people see that one. I'm pretty sure. You know what I mean? Shout out to Quavo. I wonder what Quavo's gonna do in the future now. I wonder if Quavo's gonna get back with Offset and they're gonna put this music together. That's what I'm really concerned about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm really concerned about. I'm wondering if Quavo is gonna get back with Offset and they're gonna make some more Migos projects. Cause it's the perfect time. At the end of the day, Takeoff is no longer here. So we got to keep this Migo thing moving. Right.
Yeah.
And the longer that they stay separated, the worse it's gonna get. So I hope that Quavo is able to reconcile, which I know he reconciled with Offset already. All right. And don't worry no more about what's chick name? Sweetie. All right. Because Sweetie is one of the main reasons that broke up the Migos. All right.
Apparently she
allegedly. All right.
Allegedly she named her name for be SOAS.
But I ain't gonna lie, it's not allegedly she was with Lil Baby though, because they saw that when she was in the mirror with Lil Baby, and Lil Baby said she was clout chasing. I'm not gonna hide against her. I'm not gonna say allegedly nothing. All right. That's a fact though.
So her name
That's a fact though.
Them call her
SOAS, Sweetie, you're not sweet for nothing. You're bitter.
Them call you
Sweetie
SOAS.
is bitters. They need to call Sweetie bitters. You know what bitters? You know Jamaicans call it bitters. When you eat a bitter cola, you got the little cola nut, the African thing, they call it bitters. Sweetie is bitter. She's not sweet.
Your name is Cersei.
Cersei, the blood thinner, that's the blood cleanser.
Yeah.
Cersei,
Yeah.
Associ, and Clear, that's Associ, okay?
Yeah,
all right, so we're giving it to you Jamaican and we're giving it to you Haitian, all right?
Man.
So, you in Jamaica, how did Jamaican style? How you say Cersei?
Cersei.
Cersei. Yeah. You know what I mean? You heard the patois? That's a Jamaican right there, okay? So this podcast is diverse, all right? Jamaican and Haitian on this podcast. So in Creole, we call that Associ, okay? There we go. You guys don't say that I never taught you nothing. That's a lesson to be learned about the culture, the Haitian Jamaican culture, all right? And what was talking about? Why we even spoke about that?
I was talking about Takeoff.
Takeoff, yeah, no. So Quavo's gonna be doing a tribute to Takeoff to nephew, all right? And I was hoping that Migos get back together because they need to get back together. They powerful together, and I don't know if they can really hold the spot by themselves. Yes, they can do their collaborative projects. They can feature on projects, but to see Quavo go solo, the first project wasn't that great. But shout out to Quavo. You know what I mean? I know it wasn't easy. The album was okay. But it didn't break no records. It didn't make that much noise. It didn't leave that much of an impression. Don't shoot the messenger, please. Don't shoot the messenger, please. Don't shoot the messenger. Clap it up for the messenger. You heard me? Lots of approved media. You know what it is, all right? And so shout out to Quavo. Your Paul Bizzle in the building. Big up to Paul Bizzle in the building. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys are sharing this, all right? Like button, wipe your feet on the rug, all right? That's the same thing you do at your grandparents' house. Do me a favor. Show Phyllis Poe. Show me some respect. Like Rodney Dangerfield, all right? They don't respect. Yo, show your respect, all right? Phyllis Poe, okay? So do me a favor. Hit that like button. That part, be smart, all right? All right, shout out to Paul Bizzle. Peace, family. Peace, Bizzle is in the building. Bam! L.O.T.S approved media. Don't shoot the messenger podcast. Episode number 19. Don't shoot the messenger. You done know. Don't shoot the messenger. That part. All right. Shout out to Trippie Redd. Sold 52,000 on records. New project. I think something. What's it called? What's Trippie Redd project called? It's number 1 on the Billboard rap albums chart. Trippie Redd Mansion Music.
Mansion Music, right?
So shout out to Trippie Redd Mansion Music. All right. Shout out to Trippie Redd and all that.
Shout out to Trippie Redd.
That part, be smart.
decent noise for hip hop. 52,000 records. That's decent right now. In this day.
52,000 in this climate. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's
That's
pretty good.
pretty good. All right, so let's talk something. Let's speak about listen, man. I ain't gonna lie, this subject is something I speak about time and time again. I'll tell you about this guy, Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates is a troller. At this point, I believe Kevin Gates is a troller. Everything that comes out of Kevin Gates' mouth is to get views, all right? He's doing shock value responses, shock value interviews.
Hold on, man. Hold on, brother. When we first started doing this podcast, man, you was a Kevin Gates supporter.
I'm still a Kevin. No. I support Kevin Gates' music for fact, though.
No. I'm not taking away from him as a character, but I noticed you started seeing his demeanor, not demeanor.
Man, Ben said that. Yo, let me tell you something. He's been Kevin Gates. If you didn't know, listen, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. Now I tell you, I shout out Kevin Gates' music. Kevin Gates' music is fire. You hear me, Gates? Your music is fire. It's like that, making love on a drug couch in a drug house. You know what I mean? I'm the perfect imperfection. Kevin Gates. If you know Kevin Gates, I know Kevin Gates' music. Luki Brasi, all right, and all that. Shout out to Kevin Gates. I don't get tired and straight all up. That. Kevin Gates is fire. He's fire now. Big up the Monday. He's fire. But don't forget, he's freaky deaky. Don't forget, he says the craziest things. Kevin Gates is out here because he wants to grab people's attention. If y'all don't know, all right, this is what Kevin Gates is doing. He's grabbing y'all attention, all right?
Grab attention and booty at the same time.
Facts, though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Driko. It's fine to say he broke up with Driko. I thought that would never end. They used to do their Muslim thing. You know, they was together in Saudi Arabia and stuff like that. But now he's no longer with Driko. I never thought I'd see the day. You guys smash that like button as soon as you come in the building. It's the L.O.T.S approved Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, episode number 19.
Shoot the messenger.
You know what I mean? Clap it up for us. Clap it up for us, all right? You done know. The 4th of the year, 4th episode of the year. That part, be smart. No cosigns. We here. We did this every Friday. We've been doing this every Friday at 6 p.m. You guys got to know we work hard. That's not easy to do that consistently. None of us, neither me or my dog, are originally as podcasters, all right? So this is something that we put on upon ourselves, all right? So you guys make sure you guys know with this consistency what we put into this sweat equity, all right? I think that's the term. Don't kill me. All right. Go to the library and look it up and then tell me later in the comment section. I don't mind being corrected, okay?
No.
I'm not perfect, okay?
We're not perfect.
I'm not perfect.
That's why don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger.
Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. You see the gunshots, the gunshot clicking back. You see it's clicking back? Don't shoot the messenger. We just come deliver the message. We're not here to ridicule people. We're not here to tear down people. All right, we build up people. Let's build up the people. That's how we come in on this podcast. You heard me? Me and my PNC. You done know. Planet got. You done know. Shout out to Planet in the building. Co-host right there. Backwards, never forward. Forever.
Yeah.
Blood clot. All righty then. That part, no man. That part be smart. All right. So yo, Kevin Gates now. Back to Gates. Back to the captivating Kevin Gates. All right. Freaky deaky man. The man that drink. You already know where I'm going with that. You know what we were speaking about. We're gonna hold that talk this week. There's no PP. There's no PP talk. And I'm not talking about PPP loan, okay? There's no PP talk. You know Kevin Gates said he drink the pee that. You know, Kevin Gates like to drink urine. Kevin Gates said he'll drink a woman's urine. If you didn't know, okay? Remember that. That was last week. Check out the couple episodes prior to this, all right? You guys, make sure you guys go on YouTube if you want to see the other episodes, all right? Very interesting. It's going to get more and more interesting as we go along. Real deal, Holyfield, okay? Now, Kevin Gates said that he went 3 weeks to a month without drinking nor eating, all right? So he went on a 3 week to a month fast, which he didn't even drink water, right? Now, I know people that go on fast for a week. Maybe I've never even really heard 2 weeks. I'm not trying to tell you I've heard everything, so I'm not it's not like I'm saying it doesn't happen at all. So don't paint the picture like I'm saying you can't do it, because people, you could do anything that you put your mind to, and I'm pretty sure you can last 2 weeks on a fast. I almost can guarantee that, all right? Because the human body is resilient.
I need a sip of water just thinking about that. Just
facts. You see? I ain't gonna lie. You sipping water, I need a sip of water too.
That ain't no sip, boy. That's a drink. Damn, chug a lug.
I'm a big man. So guess what? I can't drink no little 16-ounce bottle of water.
Well,
myself, I drink a gallon of water. All right?
Thirsty boy.
Thirsty boy, big man. Don't shoot the messenger. That part be smart. People in the building. Shout out to everybody in the building. Man, I'm a big man. So even when we was on the block, we was drinking gallons of water.
Straight
you know
up.
how we was on the block.
You already know, man.
On the block, posted daily at my dog EO. Okay? And which was drinking gallons of water. Double gallons. OD on the water. You guys make sure you guys are drinking water too. You know I'm a personal trainer, right? Make sure you guys drink water, flood out the system. Drink your water, preferably drink your spring water, all right? So like Kevin Gates did, he's fasting. Fasting is very important. There's a reason why I'm speaking about this. Even though I'm not sure, I'm not co-signing. I cannot tell you guaranteed definitely that Kevin Gates definitely was fasting with no drinking water. And nor am I recommending you to do that because there's a way that you have to do that, all right? So if you're going to try this at home, make sure you guys have proper instruction in fasting. It's one thing to do a week fast or a 2-day fast, which is good for you because that's detoxing the body. It's good to let your body release certain things, and I call it recalibrating the body, all right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you're fasting, you're recalibrating the body. You're resetting the battery, the mechanism, excuse me. You're resetting your mechanism, all right? Your equilibrium is getting back balanced, everything. Especially with different hormones going on in your body, different chemical things going on in your body. It allows your body to settle back down and reset itself, right? To ground zero, all right? And that's what Kevin Gates is doing. But I don't know if Kevin Gates actually is doing that no drinking water for 3 weeks.
He said no water, no food, right?
That's scary, bro.
He said no water, no
I'm
food,
competitive.
right?
No water, no food.
That's no
water, no food. So basically, the man is drinking no water nor food. So that means he's not smoking no ganja. He can't be smoking because if you're smoking, you're going to have to drink water because you're going to be dehydrated. But I'm trying to figure it out because I'm pretty sure the Buddhist monk can do this. I'm pretty sure Gandhi and the Buddhist monk then was able to, no disrespect, but I know the Buddhist monks practice the ultimate discipline.
Yeah.
I know Buddhist monks practice the ultimate discipline. So if a Buddhist monk wanted to go without a couple of days without drinking nor eating, I'm pretty sure he could do that. And I'm pretty sure a Buddhist monk could last a week or two, right? But at the same time, he's sitting in that same position, that same posture. That's how I see the Buddhist monk. So I can't imagine a Buddhist monk going to the gym like me and doing a 2-hour workout. You're working out your chest.
I think it's plausible. It's plausible. Because even remember, just like you said, that's just us being on the block and knowing that we got to get that rent money paid. You feel what I'm saying? Certain days. Back in the days when we had to just sit there and know we couldn't spend that dollar. Every dollar counted. You feel what I'm saying? Where we couldn't even get a quarter chip that day. Couldn't get that 50-cent chip. You know what I'm saying? Literally,
yeah,
only
but
could
you was
afford
drinking.
that.
You was drinking water still.
Not even tap water, because
I don't drink tap water. I haven't drunk tap.
I don't drink tap water.
I don't drink tap water.
So if I get one bottle of water, that one bottle of water got to stretch me out for at least a couple hours. You feel what I'm saying? So that you already know what I'm talking about. That ain't good for the body.
But I'm just asking you. You think you could last 2 weeks? Not even 2 weeks. That man said 3 weeks to a month with no water and no food. Can you do that?
Yeah.
You can do it.
I'm searching for the most high.
I cannot do that right now. I smoke my ganja.
I gotta,
you know what I'm saying? I'm a marijuana advocate. I smoke my ganja. You know what I mean? And I work out every day. So imagine me working out. Imagine me doing a 2-hour workout and then trying to sit here and don't drink and don't eat. Yeah, I gotta drink water because your body's gonna be dehydrated. So I don't know what's his.
Y'all remember that movie how 50 Cent was looking when he played that role when he scribbled down his body? That's how we're gonna be looking. But hey, it's gonna happen. You can make it happen.
Look what Tasha said. Now you know Tasha is in the. I believe is Tasha in the medical field? Okay, she said per Healthline, typically the longest a human can possibly go without food or water is about a week. So Kevin Gates, 3-week fast for 3 weeks fast far exceeds what's been known to be humanly possible. So
So like we said, Buddhist monks. So we got to even look up the Buddhist monks now.
Well, Tasha says she's skeptical. I'm skeptical too, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I know the human body is resilient.
Yeah,
I
the
know we as human
body is
beings, we're
resilient.
amazing. So I know we can go without certain things. It's not people gonna call me crazy now, and I don't mind that because I don't want to fit in because people that fit in, a lot of them are sheep. All right. And when you think different and you willing to accept things that are not taught in the regular education system, people may consider you an oddball, which is no problem. Sometimes it's good for people to call you crazy, right? Okay, now there's a man that lived, and this man doesn't eat nor drink. They say he didn't eat or drink for a year or something. They say you can feed off the sun. Listen,
Don't shoot the messenger.
don't shoot the messenger. I don't care if you don't agree with me. I don't care if you don't agree with me. Do you hear me? I'm telling you, things out here are possible. People are doing certain things. There's different type of human beings out here. You guys want to go into things, all right? Open up your eyes. Don't defy me. Don't just disagree with me just to disagree with me because you're not imaginative, because you lack the skill of imagination, all right? Yes, you can go. I believe you definitely can go without food and water for a couple weeks. But Kevin Gates, what I'm trying to say, Kevin Gates is known to exaggerate certain things. But see, yeah, the water is the hard part. The food, I know you can go without food, but the water is the hard part. So my concern is, what is his regimen like when he's doing this fast? And the thing is now, Kevin Gates talking about 3 to 4 weeks, even though this is very funny, but it's a serious subject anyway. So fasting is vital, you guys. You guys definitely need to practice fasting, whether Kevin Gates is telling the truth or not. You know what I'm saying? Genius in the building. All right. Genius say, just like fishermen, it teaches you patience. Facts. Facts. Genius in the building. That's the genius one. All right. Now that's real. So shout out to Kevin Gates on his fasting. Big up to Genius in the building. Fire. Gunshots. Big up to Genius. Big up the family. Shout out to everybody in the building. All right. This is episode number 19. Okay. And I hope you guys are enjoying one of the greatest shows in the world. You know what I mean? Remember, I said that. All right. Don't shoot the messenger. Episode number 19. All right. You guys, make sure you guys are sharing this live for me. Do me that favor. Let's get everybody acclimated. All right. We're speaking about the Kevin Gates. We're having a good old time over here. All right. Make sure you guys share this. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Make sure you guys are leaving comments in the comment section. Constantly let me know that you're here with us. All right. Now, we're going to move along. We got more stuff to talk about. Yeah, Dr. Dre's album number 9 on Apple Music, all genres. We're gonna speak about a little bit of hip hop. Dr. Dre is number 9 on all music genres on Apple Music. All right. Dr. Dre's album, The Chronic, which came out 30 years ago. So big up to Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre constantly is proving himself in the quality of his work ethic. All right. Dr. Dre has one of the most serious work ethics out here. If you guys ask any artist, they would tell you. Dr. Dre is one of the most serious mentors. So that's what contributes to the quality of his music. You guys know Dr. Dre's music is well-renowned music. Him as a producer, he's well-respected out here amongst all producers. Dr. Dre is the number 1 hip-hop producer, recognized, all right? I know we talking about Swiss Beats, you know what I mean? The RZA, shout out to the RZA, another producer in hip-hop. Who's one of the mega producers? Shout out Kanye West. Kanye West is a great producer also. Shout out to Timbaland. Timbaland is another great producer. You guys see that I'm bigging up all the big time producers. All right. So we gotta give respect to all the big producers. So these guys that I'm comparing this man to, nonetheless, these guys are great also in their own regard, obviously. But Dr. Dre is recognized as, shout out to Pharrell. Pharrell's another great producer. All right. Shout out to Pharrell.
Shout out Neptunes.
Look at Paul Bizzle. I beat you to it, Paul Bizzle. You too late, brother. I've been said it. You know how I am, bro. I am a Rolodex of hip hop. All right. So when I'm speaking of, Just Blaze, shout out to Just Blaze. So you know what I mean, Timbalands and all them on them. Those are some of the biggest hip hop producers. Swiss Beats, like I told you before. And we even talking about some new recent. Shout out to Metro Boomin and Southside and Wooty Woo and Jacob on the beat and all them on there. Those are new producers, all right, big time producers, all right. So hip hop got some great producers at this point. But Dr. Dre the Chronic album came out over 30 years ago. 30 years ago is number 9 of all genres on Apple Music. So shout out to Dr. Dre. Like Dr. Dre has been known. Tasha said she said Prime Legend. Yeah, Prime Legend's a dope producer too, but boy, yeah, Prime got that. All right, we give him the hood. We give him the hood crown for hood definitely. All right, and he's working on it. Guys, check out some of Prime's production. That's hard. ENT. The man got his own label. So shout out to Prime.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so Dr. Dre is the number 1 producer. You guys know when people go inside the booth with Dr. Dre is the type of person that when you rap, right? Rap music, sometimes you guys, when we go in the booth, we got to say word over and over just to get the pronunciation of the word right, the articulation of the word right. So Dr. Dre has been known that when people work with Dr. Dre's going to make you say something 100 times just to make it sound correct. All right? So big up to Dr. Dre with his
articulation of his music. The criticism,
excessive critique, excessive. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. Well, not necessarily that, but something to that effect. Excessive critiques of art. All right, because he's very meticulous. Definitely, that's a synonym. He's very meticulous. So I love Dr. Dre's meticulous approach because at the end of the day, his music lasts the test of times. And he's the one that's most celebrated amongst all hip-hop producers with the most accomplishments amongst all hip-hop producers. Shout out to Pete Rock also. Shout out to DJ Premier also. Shout out to a lot of hip-hop producers, all right? So yeah, Dr. Dre, number 9 on all Apple Music charts.
Yeah, even shout out to Missy right now, about to be the,
Apple Music genres.
Shout out to Missy Elliott, man. She about to be the first black hip hop female inducted into the Hip Hop Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, man.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Yeah, Missy
I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to big up to Missy Elliott. Clap it up for Missy Elliott.
She's gonna be the first
super duper fly.
First rapping female to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Shout out to Missy
Rock
Elliott.
and Roll Hall of Fame.
Missy Elliott running with Timberland. You guys know Missy Elliott, who that is. That's that I'm super fly, super duper fly. I can't stand the rain.
That's super
my window. Big up to Missy Elliott, all right? And she lost a lot of weight. I don't know how much weight is Missy trying to lose. It looks like she finally, we got to clap that up too. Clap it up for Missy Elliott for losing all that weight. Missy Elliott was known, you see her, she was sashaying coming down a runway, walking, and you see doing some commercial where she constantly changes her attire, all right? In which I noticed that Missy Elliott lost a lot of weight. So Missy is no longer big. That's no longer little ladies. Fat cheeks missing. Yes. So she's no longer overweight. She's no longer obese. All right. A shout out to the women with weight because we love women, whether they're skinny, with weight, thick, slim, thick, short, tall. We need them all. All right then. All right. So like I said, Missy Elliott, she lost a lot of weight, and looks like she's getting recognized, and she's going to the Hall of Fame. All right.
Yeah.
Woman hip hop artist. She might be one of the most. Nicki Minaj is the most accomplished female artist. So big up to Nicki Minaj, but big up to nonetheless, big up Missy Elliott, not to take away from her shine. All right. Then let's talk about this Clover Leaf. You guys don't know Clover Leaf, all right? CLB. Let's bring it back home. Let's bring it back home. All right. Episode number 19. All right. And we definitely based out of Miami, Florida. Do you hear me? All right. So this is our backyard and looks like Cloverleaf Apartments. All right. CLB, them Cloverleaf boys. Shout out to CLB them because I know a lot of niggas that claim CLBZ for Sheezy. Well, Cloverleaf was on fire yesterday. All right. And a whole apartment complex looked like it went down burning. Over 200 properties destroyed. All right. So that basically, I think they said, no, sorry about that. Over 200 people affected. Excuse me. I don't know how many properties, but it's basically the projects. You heard me. All right. So shout out to everybody that was that were victims of that situation.
I don't know if it was 16 to 18 apartments destroyed.
Yeah.
Or something like that of that nature.
I'm familiar with the area, so I know that's across the street from the Walmart right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So like I said, Cloverleaf was on fire. If you guys don't know, Cloverleaf is a landmark here in Miami, Florida, Miami Gardens area. Big up to Same when you talking about Opalaka, certain spots, the Blues and all these different spots, and the Alibabas and then the
Instead of
Clover
smelling the
Leafs,
bread,
and you know what I mean.
instead of
Uptown.
smelling the bread baking in the air, we smell clover leaf baking in the air.
It's what we call Uptown, Uptown Miami Gardens, Norland area, Norwood area,
That's where the
Carol
bowling
City
alley
area.
used to be. That's where the bowling alley used to be. You already know back in the day where the bowling alley
But the
used
bowling
to
alley
be.
is that's only on the other side though.
No, it used to be
That's on the
across
other
the
side of the
street.
441.
Yeah, that's I
You
mean,
know what I
we just
mean?
get familiarizing them with the area
Well,
so they know it. You know what I mean?
you're right. That is the infamous part of the area. Walmart is definitely part of Walmart. Across street from the Walmart and all that surrounding area is what makes up the major landmarks around the Cloverleaf Apartments. All right. So shout out to everybody in CLB. I hope everything's okay. I hope you guys are able to find room and board because I know that's serious. I know you guys lost a lot of vital things during that fire. All right. A lot of fire. You guys lost some possessions, right? So this is a thing where people were affected by a fire in which the whole apartment complex burnt down, right?
And the
Over
insurance
200
is,
people affected.
and I think the insurance and stuff like that wasn't being paid there. It's a
Wow.
whole bunch of little underlying little tidbits
Wow.
that's gonna happen that we're gonna be talking about later on in the future because
facts though, because there's gonna be some lawsuits, definitely.
Yeah, man.
Definitely is gonna be some lawsuits, especially if you didn't have no insurance.
No, they were paying their their association fees and everything.
Yeah.
And when it comes out that they said that their association fees wasn't paid since 2021.
Since 2021?
Yeah, so the actual people, the building people who's supposed to pay their association fees for the insurance for the whole apartment.
Yeah.
The apartment manager, they ain't pay association fees since 2021. So the insurance for the fire wasn't covered.
Oh snap! So snap! That's what I'm saying. So the people are gonna. That's what I'm saying. That's gonna result in some lawsuits because the people are gonna.
They were thinking
whoever was affected by that wants to hold them reliable or liable.
So they thought they were covered through the whole situation, and they're not covered right now. They're at the what is it? Where they're called? They're at what you call it? What's the site? It's called where? Oh, excuse me, forgive us. Not Salvation Army.
Who's that Salvation Army?
That's where they're resting at right now.
Who? That's where all the people's resting at?
Yeah. They're arrested at the Salvation Army in Miami. You know what I mean? They're housed there. Over 70 of them are housed there, and the other couple are housed with their family members and friends and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So
okay.
Real difficult situation going on right now.
Okay. Damn. That's crazy, man. Like I said, man, shout out to the whole family. You guys make sure you know, even though things like that do happen, you guys lost some possessions that you cannot replace. That just shows you that you can't take everything with you. At the end of the day, you cannot hold too much attachment to anything material. And I know it doesn't soften the wound because you know we lose some things that we hold in high regard, especially things that memorabilia, people that passed away and things of that nature. So people lost a lot of important things, pictures and important private, intimate things that mean a lot to them, right? But you know, and sometimes but you just have to realize you can't take none of these material things with you. At the end of the day, you can't hold attachment to nothing. We all gotta go, and these things went. All right, so make it disattach yourself with these things. All right, and replace what you can replace. All right, so shout out to everybody that was involved in that Cloverleaf fire.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move on, brother. That was sad though. All right, shout out to Drake. Drake got 75 billion streams on Spotify. Shout out to Champagne Poppy, the Canadian kid. All right, and Drake said that he's supposed to be getting awards like LeBron James. So you know, Drake compares himself to a basketball player, a sports player, an athlete. All right, in which Drake had 75 billion streams on Spotify. Never seen before, the number one ever on Spotify platform, right? Now, my whole thing is streaming is virtually new, all right? So streaming is new. So when these guys are breaking all these streaming records, it be sounding crazy, but at the same time, these records are constantly going to be broken because for the fact that this is a whole new concept when we talk about streaming. So I'm seeing people renting these awards like Spotify and Tidal and all these different platforms are saying, congratulations for this, congratulations for that. But all this is new. So there's gonna be constantly people are gonna be breaking these records and changing the dynamics to it in that category. You know what I mean? But shout out to Drake still for the 75 billion streams, Spotify streams, because I know I definitely contribute to that. And I definitely have Spotify.
That's
You know
what I'm saying.
Shout out to Capo Palmer.
I understand what you're saying too, brother. Cause same way, just like you said, streaming is new, and you could, like I said, I ain't taking away from what he achieved. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, streaming is new, and the 75 billion streams is cool. But even Baby Shark got how much billion streams?
That's what I'm saying. So these records are constantly being the whole concept of streaming is new. So people are constantly breaking these. We're hearing records every day.
That Baby Shark song got over 1 billion.
Who's Baby Shark? Who is that? Who's Baby Shark?
Baby Shark is just what the kids listen to. Their moms sit them down and say, listen to this song.
Jello in the building. Shout out Jello in the building. You heard me. I was wondering what was going on with your other Palmer. You on another page, huh? Capo Palmer. That part. Be smart.
Let's just say if a mother is putting their child down, oh, listen to Baby Shark, that Baby Shark song. Baby Shark.
So that's a kid. So what you saying about that? So what about that song?
It's just 1 billion streams on Spotify too.
You see? So they constantly breaking those records.
So they're breaking records is you know what I mean? So he could probably say, as a hip hop artist, I broke the $1 billion mark, but you been broke that $1 billion mark. Obviously, 75 billion streams. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to say Baby Shark been broke that $1 billion mark years ago. Yeah.
So yeah, they're breaking records. Hip hop is constantly breaking records. Hip hop is the #1 music art form right now known on the planet. All right. Hip hop was once laughed at, you know what I mean? Disregarded, disrespected. All right. Now hip hop's the #1 art form how people communicate. All right. Even in commercials, it's hip hop music that you're hearing in commercials. Now, when you go to work at jobs, they're even playing hip hop at the job. They're playing hip hop on. Well, we're going to get to the elevators one day. Don't push it. That's one of the last spots we got to get on the elevator. But hip-hop is being played everywhere. You know, back in the days, you go to a company, you inside a Foot Locker, you inside any type of store, you would never hear hip-hop being played through the speakers. Now, hip-hop is the #1 music genre. All right? So like I said, so now we breaking into the streaming things, and we breaking records on streaming also. Jello said, Baby Shark. Shout out to Baby Shark.
Okay.
You know Baby Shark?
I'm telling you, bro, that song hit everywhere. That's got so much streams everywhere.
Shout out to Terrence Cunningham in the building. Yo. Big up to Terrence Cunningham in the building. Make sure you guys hit that like button. You guys make sure you guys share this. This is episode number 19. Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. All right, I go by the name of
L.O.T.S Approved Media.
Facts though. This guy right here goes by the name of. And this is the
Don't Shoot the Messenger
podcast, all right? This is the Mafia, all right? Mafiacation, that is. Make sure you guys hit those notifications so every time we go on, you guys get notified. You guys got to know when we go live, you heard? You got to know when we go live. We do this for y'all. Every Friday, we back right in their face. Every Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern. Consistency. 19, episode number 19. That part. Paul Bizzle laughing, but he loving it, man. Shout out to Paul Bizzle in the building. You know what I mean? So.
In the building. I saw how I live.
All right, so listen, man. Let's move along. That's enough with Drake. That's enough of Champagne Poppy. That's enough of the hip hop right now. Oh, well, now one more. Baby Keem album, Melodic Blue, has sold over 1 million units in the U.S. So shout out to Baby King. Keem, that's Kendrick Lamar partner. That's TDE, all right? Top Dog Entertainment, West Coast, all right? So shout out to them on there. Them niggas is constantly breaking records also. The whole TDE camp. And the TD, shout out to the camp. Shout out to Schoolboy Q. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. Shout out to, what's the guy named Ab Soul, all right? Shout out to Ab Soul. And shout out to Baby Keem, that part. Shout out to TDE, the camp. All right, I think SZA's over there too. All right, so shout out to SZA. Also, yeah, SZA, I believe that part.
Nice characters over there, man.
But I think what's the name left? He's no longer. He fulfilled his last obligation. Kendrick Lamar. He's no longer on TDE because he fulfilled his last project contractual obligations. So shout out to him for able to end the contract and last the test of times. All right, now. Let's talk about let's go into this real quick, man. And we're gonna go into something important. All right, this is a comedy right here. This is some funny-ish right here. All right, you guys know. For those of you that have never been incarcerated, for the people that are watching that have never been incarcerated, clap it up for yourself, all right? Clap it up for yourself if you've never been incarcerated, all right? Because that is not a place that anybody would want to visit if you've been there before. And unfortunately, I've been there before. And I can speak for Planet. Planet has been there before also, all right? So if you've been incarcerated, you know what it is. You know how it looks when you're inside the jail house. Now, in jail, contrary to what you guys think, people are in jail doing drugs. People are in jail, they're smoking weed, they're popping pills, they're snorting cocaine, they're doing it all. And in jail, they have all these inside jail. Don't think that they can't get their hands. It's not accessible in jail. When you're in jail, you can get your hands on a phone. When in jail, you can get your hands on drugs, okay? So now, what's his name? Fredro Bang. All right, Mama, I'm a stepper. You know I'm talking about Fredro Bang. He's from New Orleans. He lives in Miami. Shout out to Fredro Bang. Now, Fredro Bang recently he made news, internet all over he was all over the internet streets, plastered everywhere because he had a baby with two dykes. All right, two lesbian women. Sorry, not dyke. Dyke, I think is a derogative. Excuse me, I take that back. All right, because I'm a little uneducated when it comes to that. So, two lesbian women, LGBTQT. A, B, C, D, and all that. All right, they're part of that community. So, in which he had a baby with the two ladies. All right, they're not bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not against that. You know what I mean? But it's not bad. You know what I'm saying? Those who want to judge, go ahead and judge. Remember, you put one finger at somebody, you got 4 pointing right back at you. So be careful when you're judging. All right, that's how it goes, champ. Now, he's back. So now Fredro Banks says this. Men hide things in their ass when they're going to jail. When men go to jail, they stick things in their ass in order to smuggle it into the jailhouse. All right, if you didn't know. Now, this man went to say that they call that the Gucci pouch. Let me get the correct term. I can't misquote this man. Fredro Bang, Fredro Bang is kind of like Kevin Gates right now. He's getting a little bit irate with what he's doing with his opinion of what's going on, how he carries himself, his lifestyle, what he agrees on, his moral compass. All right, Fredro Bang is out there now. So Fredro Bang said
they call it a Gucci
inmates
bag?
called that Gucci bag. All right. So he said they called their ass a Gucci bag. So you know in jail I think they call it spoofing too. Cats hide knives in their ass. Niggas is putting phones in their ass. Listen, man.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Don't shoot the
messenger. Let me tell you something. I'm just here to bring you the message. I know it sounds disturbing. So don't go to jail then. If this is disturbing to you, this show you don't go to jail. If you don't want to have stick things in your ass in order to get it through wherever you got to go, don't go to jail. All right? Because this is what's going on. All right? You sticking things in your ass. I remember when I was locked up, shout out to the stockade. All right? I was at the stockade. All right? And there was this older man. And this older gentleman, he was an elder. He had to be in his 55 to 60 years old or maybe older. This gentleman was smoking weed every day in Stockade. Every day the man is blowing a joint. So these gentlemen, they invite me to smoke. There's a line of them. They're inside the bathroom and they're smoking. I'm not going to blow the cover. I'm not going to tell you how we hide the smell because that would be me snitching. I want cats to be able to do what they're doing in jail, all right? I'm not going to tell you what happened so the CEO to know what to look for, all right? But they're smoking weed in jail and they know how to make it so it don't smell like that. But sometimes you get caught if you're not using extra, if you're not extra doing it. We talking about how you do it. Make sure that you're responsible when you're doing this because you leave a scent in the air. But when you're in jail, people smoke marijuana in jail. I told you, drugs are accessible in jail. So when I was in Stockade, this man would blow a joint every day. Mm-hmm. Now every day this man's smoking a joint. Every day this man smoke, they invite me. I'm smoking for free every day. All right. They lighten up 2 to 3 joints every day. Now, I'm wondering, how did this man get this inside the jail? Now, there's different ways that people get contraband inside the jail. Some people even go through the CO. All right. The COs are bringing it in the jail also. All right. But some people are swallowing these drugs, all right? Sticking them in their ass, whatever. The Gucci bag, as Fredro Bang was said. I never said Gucci bag. That's Fredro Bang's term, the Gucci bag, all right? Your ass crack, that's your Gucci bag, if you ain't know. Yes, they call the ass crack the Gucci bag. It's not the Birkin bag. It's not the Louis bag. It's the Gucci bag, all right? So they put the Gucci bag. So they're sticking things in their ass. So now, this gentleman kept smoking weed every single day. I'm smoking weed with the man, but what was my concern is, how is this man smoking every day? I'm wondering, like, damn, did this man swallow this much? Now you think about it. When you're swallowing the weed, you're not spitting it back out. How do you think the weed's gonna come out? If you swallow weed to go inside jail, and you swallow weed, right? So for those that ain't been to jail, sometimes people swallow the drugs. They swallow it and they shit it out when they get inside. All right? I gotta give it to you. I gotta give it to you harsh. They shit it out. This is so you stay out of jail. That's why I'm giving you so harsh, okay? So don't mind me. So yeah, they swallow the drugs and then they shit it out. But I'm like, damn, we smoke it every day. So me, myself, I'm wondering, I'm like, how is this man must have swallowed a lot of marijuana for us to be smoking every day. Mm-hmm. All right, so that's what I was wondering. So Fredro Bang is speaking about men sticking thing in their ass just to get it across, just to bring it inside the facility. All right. So this is what happens in jail. You guys stay out of jail if you don't want to stick things in your butthole in order to smuggle it in.
It was already bad enough that it's your booty hole that you got to smuggle it in. Now they trying to fashionalize it. The Gucci bag sounds too much like the coochie bag.
Let me say something. Gucci, coochie. All right, and guess what? The Gucci bag is some cat's coochie bag in jail. All right, that's the whole correlation. If you're sticking things in your ass, there's only one type of way, the other way that people do it when they're sticking things in their ass. Okay.
All right.
And I'm gonna do it like that because I don't want to be so harsh when I'm speaking about the ass. Pause. You feel me? But you know what it is, the Gucci bag. So if you're sticking things all in your booty hole and you stretching out your booty hole, and you know what they're gonna say, man. You know what they're gonna start assuming. Damn, boy, how your ass crack so big like that, bro? How you stick all that in your ass crack, nigga? How you stick all that in your ass crack, homie? That's strange. They're gonna start assuming other things. You see what jail does to you? Jail will make people question your manhood. If you're in jail for too long, people will question your manhood for the things that you got to do in jail. A lot of people, let me say something. A lot of people like to assume that if you stay in jail after a certain amount of time, you're gay. And that's very disrespectful because I got a lot of homies that are stand-up niggas, all right?
Straight
so
up.
Cut it out. That's a big stereotype. Cut it out. Yes, that does apply to some men. All right, but don't ever assume that, dog. That's a choice that you're making. Niggas that's turning gay in jail, you must have been, excuse my language, you had to be an older person, all right?
You doing life.
Not older, but you have to be doing at least 20 years or better for me.
Man, you doing
to
life.
Even question you. But somebody that's doing 10 years or less, I'm not gonna take somebody who's doing 10 years or less assume they're sleeping with men just because you're doing 10 years or less. I'm not gonna assume that if you go to jail. But some people would assume that. All right. And I'm telling people they need to stop that ish. All right. So that part, man. Shout out to the cats, but don't stick things in your ass, okay? And if you gotta do it, I understand them cats that got knives and stuff like that, because you gotta have a knife to protect yourself when you're in jail. So you got cats that are sticking knives in their ass, smuggling their knife in their ass. You know what I mean?
That's supposed somebody punch them while they got the knife in their ass.
Somebody punch you, and you sit you on your faux pockets. You know what I say? You fall on your faux pockets. What's that gonna look like? So what happens if you punch somebody in their face and they fall on it and they fall sitting down position?
Right, and then their booty hole start bleeding.
You know what I mean? That's a Wu-Tang skit. Start feeding you. That's a Wu-Tang skit.
And they booty hole.
You punch somebody in their face and they fall on their full pockets. They fall on their ass and they got a knife up their ass and they hiding a knife in their ass. And you don't punch them in the face.
Start bleeding and bleeding and bleeding.
That's strange. Yeah, see, that's that Wu-Tang. You sick. You sick in your blood clot head. You're sick, man. You see? Yeah, you did good with that Wu-Tang shit. I can see you now, bro. I see you, boy. Nasty nigga. Nasty nigga.
Nah,
nasty nigga.
That's Kevin Gates.
All right.
Booty, that's my duty.
All right, there's two things I want to talk about. Well, that's that one thing to talk. Let's talk about what's the name? All right, City of Miami, rapping, City of Miami. City of Miami, shout out to City of Miami, shout out to Miami Gardens, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna
City of
be
Miami.
real. I'm gonna confess. I used to hate police when I was younger, you know what I mean? But when I got older, I learned to respect police. You know what I mean? So I trained a lot of officers, you know what I mean? So I do respect officers now. But when I was young, I was super rebellious. Well, you couldn't tell me nothing about no police. But even to this day, you can't. But I respect police.
Man,
But this one, I don't respect this one, all right? So don't shoot the messenger, please. Don't shoot the messenger, all right? You done know. You done know. You done know.
Mhm.
All right, so this is what I'm gonna say. Shout out to the police, but this is about the police department with the van wrapped. All right,
Of
so
the
City of Miami Gardens.
Not
Shout out
City
to
of Miami
Martez.
Gardens. City of
Shout out to
Miami.
Martez Shelton in the building. All right,
What
she
they
said,
do,
yo,
nephew,
Unc.
what they do all the way up in Georgia, Fitzgerald,
Facts
Georgia,
though.
what
Shout
they
out to
do.
that. Shout out to Martez. You done know. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Big up everybody in the building. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. When you guys hit that like button that's like wiping your feet on the rug. Same way when you go in your grandparents' house. When you walk in your grandparents' house, don't you wipe your feet on the rug? Well, do that here too. That's a sign of respect. Hit the like button. Make sure you guys are sharing this video. Share it with your people. Get everybody involved with this podcast. All right. Also, leave a comment in the comment section. We call that leaving a fingerprint. So for when you come inside the building, leave a comment in the comment section, all right? Hit the like and share that. And get your notifications up. Subscribe to the channel, L.O.T.S Approved Media, all right? This is the L.O.T.S Approved Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, episode number 19. Facts, though.
See there?
All right, so now, the City of Miami wrapped their van, all right, with Black History Month wrapping, plastic wrapping, all right? Now, my first impression of seeing this, when I seen City of Miami, they debuted it for Black. This is Black History Month, okay? So we got to big up this month. You know they only give us a month, right? I know it's sad. It's hard to celebrate this, but they give us a month in order to celebrate our black skin, all right? So this is Black History Month.
We only get the shortest month too, 28 days.
Facts though. Oh, and it's the shortest month, 28 days. Facts though, right? Very, very factual. Snapple facts, all right? A factory. So listen, now, this is Black History Month. So what they do, they're celebrating Black History Month. So City of Miami, they wrapped one of the vehicles with a Black History Month wrapping, all right? Now, my thing is, the police were created to catch the slaves, all right? The slaves that ran away from the plantation in order to protect their best interest, their investment. The police were created to go and hunt down the slaves. So when you're talking about a police vehicle, I don't like that a police vehicle has a Black History Month wrapping. This is not about police. Shout out to police. You guys are doing a job. You're protecting the people. There has to be officers out here. This is not about the police. It's more so about the system, all right? So shout out to City of Miami. Shout out to Miami Gardens. Shout out to Miramar Police. Shout out to all whatever. All right? It's not that type of party. Big up yourself still. But to wrap a police vehicle with Black History Month wrapping, that's a contradiction. First of all, us as black people, we populate the jails the most. We're 85% or 75% of the jail cells, 65% of the incarcerated black people. So the system doesn't mostly work for our benefit, obviously. Obviously, the system doesn't work to our benefit, right? Obviously, we're the victims. Obviously, we are the ones that are helping them reach their status quo. Obviously, we are the ones that are feeding the prison industrial system. Right? Black people. So now you're going to go ahead and you're going to wrap a police officer car with Black History Month. So you're going to associate a vehicle. You're going to associate a police vehicle with Black History Month. What happens now when you have a black individual in this cop car and you're taking them downtown, and guess what? You open the door and you let the man, you handcuff the man, open the back seat of this wrapped Black History Month vehicle, and you detain the man. You detain him. You take a man, you're enforcing the law. You're an officer, you're enforcing the law. You take this man, which 9 times out of 10 is gonna be a black man with 75% of the prison system, right? Or maybe more. You're going to take this black man and you're going to walk him inside of the officer's car that's wrapped with Black History Month. That's crazy. That's crazy. So now you're celebrating Black History Month by having a black American, a black citizen detained in the vehicle, more than likely sweating. Have you been in the back of a cop car before? For those that's never been to jail, have you been in the back of a cop car before? Do you know how uncomfortable that is? So it's not a fun ride. You're in the worst of positions. Your body is like a pretzel in there. So you probably at one of the most maddest points of your life. You're going to be very, very mad in the back of a cop car. So now you have the same black man. You're going to open the back and you're going to take him downtown. You're going to turn on these lights, these alarming lights, these red and blues, and you're going to make the black man exit out. You're going to transfer him. You're going to transfer him. You're going to transport him. And you're going to remove him from the back of the cop car. And this cop car is wrapped with Black History Month. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. To have a Black History Month officer, a vehicle, a police vehicle. City of Miami has a vehicle wrapped. Listen, this is not about police, man. We're not against police, all right? So don't make this ignorance. We're talking about just politically, City of Miami, please. And we're not here to attack you guys, all right? So don't get it twisted. City of Miami, please. Please don't make that a habit. We don't need a police. What is this vehicle? Is this vehicle going to be transporting individuals? Because if it's not transporting individuals, then I take that back. It doesn't apply. If it doesn't apply, let it fly, okay? So City of Miami, if you're not transporting nobody in this vehicle that's wrapped with Black History Month, because my whole point is I don't want to see a black man exiting outside of, I don't want to see a detained black man being escorted from the back of a police cruiser that's wrapped with Black History Month.
Right.
Because that's not how we celebrate our legacy in this country as black people. And that's a spit in the face. That's a constant reminder that this country is thriving off the back of our sweat, our blood, sweat, and tears. This country is thriving on, not this country, but the police system. All right. So this is not a campaign against police. I think this is something that you guys can change. I don't think that this is a big deal in the sense of, I think that you guys, I'm just curious to know, what did you guys take into consideration? Did you guys think about transporting? Because if you're not transporting this vehicle is not being utilized to transport men, I'm not so mad at it. But I still don't like it. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I don't want to see, because we are the 75% the victims of the judicial system. We are incarcerated. We're 75% of the incarceration, the status. All right. We as black people, black men and women. All right. So I don't even want police associating themselves with Black History Month when you're talking about a police cruiser, which is known for transporting men. And 7 times out of 10, a black man. So I'm totally against that City of Miami wrapping a police cruiser with Black History Month. If you don't know, I'm totally against that. Facts, though. Facts. All right, hold on.
We back, champ.
Hold on. Oh, I thought you was putting the fist up just now. I thought you was doing the black fist up on that pause. You know, sometimes when we talk about things like that, they start pausing our screen when we talk about political things.
That's why I say, we got so. All right, well, you've been speaking on the realest of the realest on this situation because, yeah, man, it is true. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, the entitlement, what our community feels to be put into the back of a police car and look at ourselves, it's like, wow, this is what y'all actually going to put us in and make it seem like this is a gift or a present. You know what I'm saying? This is actually a present y'all want to do. And y'all basically throwing us in reverse and giving us a smack in the face. Talking about, hey, happy Black History Month. Oh, yeah, but hold this tase at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hold that tase.
Hold that tase same time. Or hold this cuff real quick.
The flowers. The flowers, you know, is a tase. They give us our flowers.
So
they're giving us. That's what it is. They're giving us our flowers. They're wrapping police vehicles with Black History Month. They transform black men in the back of cop cars that are wrapped with Black History Month. Please, City of Miami, do better.
Yeah.
Do better. All right, let's move along, man. That's enough of that. City of Miami, please do better. All right.
Yeah,
Now,
man. We wanted to talk. I wanted to talk about the R. Kelly situation. You know, they dropped his charges.
I heard. Shout out to R. Kelly, man. Big up to R. Kelly. Gunshots. Big up to R. Kelly, no
But
man.
is not that
Seems like
simple.
ready, girl. Are you ready?
It seemed like they was ready. It seemed like they was ready to drop them charges, but
spooky.
All right,
so they dropped some charges on. They dropped some charges on Kelly. So I see his Georgia charges. They said they dropped the charges, but this is the irony. The reason the courts in Georgia say they dropped the charges because they know there's so much more charges that are gonna stick. So basically, they're just burying this man. They had some type of mercy. They said we're gonna bury you under we're gonna bury you under the court, under the prison, but we're not gonna bury you under the molten magma. You know, the middle of the earth is filled with molten magma. So they're not going to push him all the way down under molten magma. They're just going to put him under the jail. So they say he's doing over. Right now, how much is R. Kelly doing right now, cumulative? He has over 50 years, right?
No, I think he was sentenced to like 30 years in September.
30 years, and then he has additional cases that he's going to be hit again, right?
Yeah, they actually dropped his cases in Chicago. The cases that was pending against him from Chicago and the New York federal racketeering sexual assault charges.
Yeah,
they was the ones that was dropped. I think either Monday or Tuesday this week. From a prosecutor named Kim Fox in Chicago.
But he has some other charge that the judge spoke of that they're gonna stick. There's some other charges that R. Kelly got that are gonna stick.
No, they already.
You know
that's what I'm saying. Those charges, that's the 30-year sentence and everything. You know what I mean? That he still has more charges that he got to go through. But those
facts. Okay, so it's not over with. What I'm trying to say.
It's not over.
More than likely, because the way she made it seem, the courts made it seem like R. Kelly's not going to beat these next charges, so we're just going to relieve him on these because he has some other charges that he's going to be hit with that are going to stick. That they was making that. It seems like they were insinuating that. Right.
But then also there's after the charges was dropped, one of the victims of Kelly, her name was Geronda Pace.
Okay.
She felt like it was a slap in the face that the charges was dropped because you know that they are actually victims and they feeling like, oh, we're not seeing our justice for Kelly. You know what I mean? Y'all dropping these charges and this and that. Which would have actually added between another 10 to 90 years to R. Kelly's already 30-year sentence if he would have got, you know what I'm saying, charged with these crimes if they ain't drop him. So I guess as a victim, they want to see him get everything. You know what I'm saying? As a victim, because you know what I mean, they want to see him get everything.
All right, this is a segue. This is a segue for the R. Kelly. I don't want to stay too long on the R. Kelly because it's the same old. All right. This is a segue. All right. Another serious subject. All right. Same we're talking about the officers' cars being wrapped with Black History Month. This is another serious subject. All right. Another again with the judicial system. Okay. In Massachusetts, they're passing a law in Massachusetts where if you are willing to donate your organs while being incarcerated, they will reduce your sentence. In Massachusetts, the great state of Massachusetts, they are considering, they're passing a law, not even considering, they're passing a law in Massachusetts that if you're willing to donate an organ and you are an inmate, you are government property, you are in their possession, you are possession of the state, they will reduce your sentence if you are willing to donate your organs. Listen, man, I don't think if everybody hearing me right now, listen clear right here. Listen clear, listen clear, listen clear. Listen clear. Shots have been fired. Shots have been fired. Listen clear. In Massachusetts, if you're incarcerated and you want to get out and you have some organs that you're willing to spare, a little kidney here, things that you can live in out, maybe a spleen, maybe a liver.
Bitch,
How far? Maybe your heart. Well, you got, you can't give up your heart.
Bitch.
But I think you guys are getting what I'm saying. If you're willing to spare an organ, bone marrow. I'm not a doctor, but I remember this bone marrow.
Bro, this is the craziness. That is sickening, right? But to just see how much time they're willing to give you for any one of your organs is only between 60 days to 1 year off of your sentence.
60 days to 1 year?
That's it.
That's crazy. And I did read that. I did read that.
That's it, brother.
60 days to 1 year. So, if your punk ass,
seem like
they say if you're scared, go to church. You shouldn't have been in jail if you got to give away your organs. But hey, I'm not gonna judge you because I don't want 4 fingers pointing back at me. Right?
That's why I do like this. And why you ever play with me? Why you ever play with me?
You done know. 1 year. They can remove 1 year if you're willing to give them a kidney, a spleen, a bone marrow, one of your balls, a testicle. 1 year. They're willing to remove a year if you're willing to donate an organ.
Or 60 days. Depends on.
And that's in the state of Massachusetts.
If you're that scared,
you scared, you can't. If you're scared, go to church.
You scared, you can't do them 60 days, boy. You could donate an eyeball.
Donate an eyeball. You got. I suggest donate what you got 2 of.
Yeah.
You ain't got 2 livers. You got 2 hands. You got 2 feet. You got 2 kidneys.
I wonder if they
doing
blood.
2 testicles, 2 balls.
I wonder
2
if they doing
cojones.
blood. Because I know Kelly wish he had some charges in.
I ain't gonna lie. Maybe if you had some blood, maybe you had some special blood. That'd be more. I know anybody be willing to do that. At least blood is gonna reproduce itself.
Yeah,
at least you can replace your blood.
I know that. Right? Kelly will be in there, be like, "I'm ready, officers."
Oh, they did say. Well, they did make it. They changed the law too. They're allowing people with bisexual men and gay men, gay people to donate blood. They're allowing that. All right. So they changed the rules on donating blood. It's no longer based on your sexual preference. All right. So anybody can donate blood at this point, no matter your sexual preference. All right. So the country's constantly changing. It could be for better.
It could be for worse.
Okay.
You already know,
yeah, and they said this is a form of human trafficking. All right. They said it's a form of human trafficking. You know, there's people out there that's selling human organs out there, right? You see the lady that was at the funeral home, she got caught. She's going to be doing some years. There's a lady at the funeral home that was selling human body parts. You guys know this is going on out here for those that don't know. I don't want to go too deep into it, but yes, they're selling human body parts out here. All right. So now the state of Massachusetts, they're passing a law. All right. They're trying to pass a law that is allowing inmates to reduce their time by donating organs. So now, let alone you're wrongfully incarcerated, let alone you're targeted. Now, they're going to target your organs. Imagine how many men are wrongfully incarcerated. Imagine how so many laws that were produced were to our detriment. They were designed for us to be affected, for us to become victims. And now they're giving you the opportunity. A luxury, you may say. A luxury for being a black person. It's a luxury. Though it's not. Let me not say it's discriminating because I believe it's not just black. It's definitely not discriminatory like that. So you could be black or white or Chinese, whatever nationality, whatever race you are, whatever's your ethnicity. All right, they're gonna be accepting organs in exchange for your time being reduced, like D.Lo said, like Planet said. All right, for up to a year, 60 days to a year. Facts though. All right,
60 days to a year, brother. 60
so you guys
days.
need to be careful out here. You see what's going on. We spoke about some serious subjects tonight. And like I said, this is episode 19. All right. I'm just looking here at our list and I'm like, we pretty much spoke about everything at this point. I don't see anything Brother. Okay, Vice President Kamala Harris. Oh, sorry about it, Kamala. Vice President Kamala Harris, excuse me, because she's so quiet. I haven't even heard Kamala Harris since the election. She's so quiet. She's not even like she's even present. But you know, I don't want to speak bad about. Shout out to the black woman.
Vice.
Big up to the black woman.
I don't even know if she's vice. I don't even know.
Vice President Kamala Harris. All right, she's demanding Congress pass a George Floyd Policy Act. And we'll speak more about that next week. All right. So it looks like Kamala Harris is campaigning for black people, unlike prior government representatives. We're gonna say like that. But I don't want to go too much in this because this right here will get you shadow banned. All right. And it looks like we got shadow banned at one point. Okay. So I don't want to be shadow banned. All right. I don't like no locked doors. No locked doors. I don't want to be shadow banned.
Hey, yo, man, I care about that.
No locked doors.
I'm joking.
I don't want to be shadow banned. All right. So I don't go deep into certain things. So you guys, check this out. I'm gonna clear the room one more time. All right. This is the L.O.T.S approved. Don't shoot the messenger. You hear the gunshots? Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger podcast. Episode number 19. The fourth episode of the year for 2023. We're in February right now. All right. And you guys are rocking with us. Thank you for everybody. We appreciate everybody that's in the building, whether we have 2 people in the building or we have 15 or 100 or 1,000 people. We respect and love you all. All right. Much love from over. We kind of went on a little bit late today. All right. Because things happen. But you guys see we're consecutive. You guys got to give us our flowers.
You know, they're getting ready for the club too. They're getting ready for the club. That's what they're doing. So
I know they get ready, but it's pretty early. You know, Miami, we don't party till late. Club business, we ain't going to the club till 12 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night. If you at the club at 11, you're a square, all right? There's nothing wrong with being a square now. No disrespect. There's nothing wrong with being a square. But if you're a night owl, the cool kids, they come in at 12, 1 o'clock to the club. Show up at 12, sometimes even 2 o'clock at the club, all right? Real people, we don't the club at 11 o'clock. The people that show up at the club at 11 o'clock are those that are trying to get free when the club tell you come in before 12 and you're free.
Make it to the club before 12.
Yes, I let off gunshots. Yes, gunshots. Yes, I let off gunshots. If you go to the club before 12 o'clock, that means you're trying to get into the club free. All right?
That means you're supposed to be in real Miami heads is at IHOP by at least 4:35. We done partied out by 1, 2, 3.
But to be honest with you, out of town, the Cali and them, they clubs stop early. So their clubs closing at 2. Tampa, the clubs close like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So they have to be in the club by 11 o'clock. So to you out of towners, I feel it for you guys. I pray for the out of towners.
We just trying to get to the liquor store. We just getting to the liquor store.
Just getting to the liquor store at 11 o'clock. I'm not even getting to the liquor store at 11 o'clock, brother. I'm literally just finishing my clothes, about to drive out the house. Our liquor stores are late night. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, 2 o'clock.
Now some people might be ready by 11, but not me. I ain't by 11 o'clock. I'll probably just finished getting ready. I'm leaving the house around 11:30, 12 o'clock. Excuse me. If I'm going to the club, I leave about 11:30, 12 o'clock. All right. And I'm getting inside the club by 1 o'clock because I am a Miami native in Miami. It's a party city. All right. So everything runs late.
No more clubs, no more. They tore down Coco's, so I ain't going no more clubs.
Oh man, Coco's, Cloverleaf on fire. Coco's tore down. Okay, so man, Miami's changing. Okay, the landmarks, but it's still gonna be Miami.
CLB, you know on fire without the CLB.
CLB on fire.
Without
CLB's
the CLB
on fire.
How is that possible?
Coco's is torn down. No more Coco's strip club. If you're from Miami, you cannot go to Coco's no more.
No more flea market.
You stuck with. No more flea market. No more 183rd Street flea market.
We got Ross now. Where the flea market
No more. That's some shit you said. Listen, no more. South Florida. Let me tell you, landmarks. 183rd Street flea market. I've been going there since the 80s. 183rd Street flea market.
I just hope
no longer exists there no more.
Don't tear down Jumbos.
Coco's strip club. No longer is it Jumbos? What, Jumbos still there?
I hope it's still there. I don't even know.
Think Jumbos. I think I seen a commercial for Jumbos. Jumbos is still up. The landmark, but most people don't know about it. You got to be a real native to know about Jumbo's.
Yeah, we got to go there and go get some grub, man.
And you see now when they had a shootout at the finger licking. So you see it's going down at finger licking. Shout out to E-Class, Poor Boy Entertainment. All right, big up to finger licking. All right.
Yeah.
And all the owners of the franchises, the owners of the company. Shout out to Poor Boy, E-Class, and the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's no more Cocos no more. There's no more 183rd Street flea market no more. The flea market is gone. It don't exist no more. We missed the flea market. It looks like Cloverleaf Park is CLB burned down. 200 people disenfranchised. 200 people nowhere to go. Cloverleaf, over 20 units, I believe, burnt down.
That's hurtful.
All right. Man. So special landmarks are being affected in Miami, whether it's through natural causes or just inflation or just arsenal fire.
Just gentrification, brother.
Or gentrification, because Miami Garden is changing.
Oh, it's changing.
A lot of Spanish, you know, the brown and the black, we damn near the same. A lot of Spanish moving in.
It's not Carol City no more. It's Miami Gardens.
It's Miami Gardens, and a lot of people don't like that.
Yeah.
No locked doors. No more locked doors.
It's not the bar.
No more locked doors.
It's not the bar.
People don't like the fact that
it's Miami Gardens.
People don't like the name of Miami Gardens.
It's not Norwood.
Even though we say Murder Gardens, even though we say Murder Gardens, Mafia, Murder Gardens. But guess what now? People don't like Miami Gardens. People don't like that they bunched Miami. They put Opalaka with Carol City. Opalaka, Carol City, Norland, Norwood. It's all one now. It's one city now.
One city now from 441 all the way to 57 and almost
57th. You heard. It goes all the way 57th?
Yeah, all the way to Miami.
Yeah, 57. Yeah, that's to go to you're going to the Spanish town now.
Yeah, right there by American side. You feel me?
Facts though. So that's all considered Miami Gardens. And people don't like that they bunched all these areas because it's kind of like they took away these areas' identity. You know what I mean? Opalaka is different. Carol City's different. Norwood is different. Uptown is different. Carol City is different.
Yeah, each one of those mile radiuses was different. But
these are different cities that none of them move the same. None of them move the same.
Yeah.
And they took away. People feel like they took Miami Gardens, they took Uptown Miami's identity by bunching all these areas in one and calling it one thing, which is now Miami Gardens. aka Murder Gardens.
Yeah.
Okay then. All right. So Miami's changing. You guys got to know. So that's why I'm telling the people that are the victims of that Cloverleaf fire. I know you guys lost some important things, some important pictures of your family, memorabilia, things that your grandparents left you. You lost in the fire. All right. We have to separate from these things. Okay. God bless you.
Shouts out to the six. You know what I mean? Shouts out to the Gaza. You know what I mean? The Valero crew. You know what I mean?
Shout out to the whole Valero crew. Facts.
You know what I mean?
Cloverleaf side. Shout out to the whole Valero crew and the infamous Valero, but we're not going to go into that neither. All right?
Yeah.
Shout out to the whole Bunny's Plaza. Shout out to Uncle Bunny.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Tipsies. You already know, man. Shout out Tipsies.
Shout out to Tipsy's Liquor Store.
Yeah. Shout out Mr.
Shout out to the city.
Shout out EO. Shout out. Hey, man. Shout out to the Gardens, man. You already know.
Shout out to the city. Shout out to the city. Shout out to the city.
Shout out to what was my favorite, one of my favorite? Oh, Nancy. Shout out Nancy, one of my favorite.
Nancy?
Who's Nancy? Oh,
who
man.
Who you shouting at, bro?
Ooh, man. That's what.
Who Nancy talking about? You talking about the block? You talking about block Nancy?
Of course, man.
Woo, boy, you gave a shout out to giving personal shout outs to her.
You know, I go way back, bro.
Shout out to Nancy. Big up Nancy. Fact though, big up to Nancy.
I
go way
back, man. Once they tune in, I got to give a shout out because I ain't here from her.
She need to be in the building, hitting that like button. That's what she need to be.
I just seen her hit the like button.
But shout out to Nancy. Fact though.
That's why
shout out to Nancy.
Oh, that was the love.
I didn't know who you was talking about at first. I'm like, hold on, who you talking about?
You know, what you think? I'm trying to incriminate myself. Get the hell up out of here, bro. I didn't do that. I'm a married man, bro. What the hell going on with you, man?
You're a married man.
Yeah.
This is a married man. And you talk you talking so greasy, you married man. You talking greasy.
I'm married to the money.
Man.
I'm married to the money.
All right, so family, we're gonna call this. We're gonna bring this to her. We're gonna bring this to her.
You heard
Hold
what
on,
I
what's
said,
going on
man.
here?
I'm married
Hold
to
on,
the
what's
money,
going on
man.
here?
Don't get it twisted. I'm married to the money, brother.
You married to the money?
Yeah.
Who this right here?
Who that?
Parent K outing. What they
Hey,
do,
that's my
home team
brethren.
checking
What
in
they
from
do?
St. Louis, 305, boy.
Yee, what they
That
do?
boy checking in from St. Louis.
That's what I'm
Let me
talking
pull up.
about.
Hold
That's
on,
what
hold
they
on.
do,
Let me
my
say this.
brother. Love.
Perrin.
Love,
What? How you
brother.
pronounce it? How you pronounce his name? Perrin.
Parent.
Perrin. All right, Perrin. Shout out to Perrin. Outing.
You know what I mean?
K outing. All right. Fact
You
though.
already know.
Dade County shit. You heard me. Dade County shit.
New Orleans. That's that New Orleans
305
right there.
shit.
Represent.
You heard me.
Dade
954 shit. You heard me. 561 shit. You heard me.
You already know.
Tri-County shit. You heard me.
You heard me.
Tallahassee shit. You heard me.
You heard
Fort
me.
Myers shit. You heard me. Orlando
You
shit. You
heard
heard me.
Oh man.
Central Florida, South Florida, North to the top, Jacksonville, and all that. So once again, to clear this room, and we out the building right now. All right. Once again, y'all, this is the L.O.T.S approved. L.O.T.S approved. Don't shoot the messenger.
Don't
podcast.
Shoot the messenger.
Episode
19.
Number 19. This is the
19.
4th episode of the year. All right. I go by the name of L.O.T.S approved.
Yeah.
L.O.T.S approved media. L.O.T.S approved media.
My dog. Once again, make sure you guys, before we leave out of here, we got to leave out correctly. Make sure you guys hit that like button before you leave, all right? If you're not hitting the like button, you're not showing respect. Like I say, it's like wiping your feet on the rug when you go to your grandparents' house. You got to wipe your feet on the rug. What happens when you don't wipe your feet on the rug? They be embarrassed. Yeah. They embarrass you, especially in Haitian household. They'll embarrass you if you don't show no manners, all right? So make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys are leaving a comment. Make sure you guys are sharing this. Make sure you guys turn on your notifications. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the subscription bell on L.O.T.S approved media. This is powered by L.O.T.S approved media.
Shouts out to that boy A.P. Palmer. That boy always tuning in all the
Big up to A.P. Palmer.
He tuning in all
Gunshots for A.P. Palmer.
All the time.
Facts though. Big up to Jello. Shout out to Jello, man.
All the time.
Shout that man there. Shout him out. You know what I mean? Home team. Fact though. We appreciate everybody that's consistently in the building.
Hey,
shout out to Tosh. Shout out to Paul Bizzle. Shout out to Tosh. You heard me?
Hey, that's a little
shout out to Melvin. Genius. You heard me? Shout out to Marcy. Shout out to Terrence. You heard
Big
me?
T. Shouts out Big T. Shouts out Luke. Shouts out G5. Shouts out Panda Life Apparel. Shouts out hey man.
Shout out to Dread, nothing but the truth.
Yeah, man.
You heard me? Shout out to Dread, nothing but the truth. Shout out to Guy Bain. You heard me?
G Bang.
Avid participants, all right?
Yes, sir.
We wouldn't be nothing without you guys, all right?
Nothing,
and like
man,
I said, this is powered by L.O.T.S approved media. You guys go on YouTube, smash that subscription button. L.O.T.S approved media. You should be, you're supposed to be subscribed to the channel. All you need to do. Go like we got this up on Facebook. You guys go watch it on YouTube also. All right. Go on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and look up the rest of the episodes. This is episode 19, and it's only going to get better. It's consistency. We started this from nothing. All right.
Like, love, share.
Like, love, share. Yeah. I go by the name of
L.O.T.S approved. L.O.T.S approved.
All right, I'm gonna let my dog, my partner, my PNC, my twin, Planet, introduce yourself. Not for the last time, but until next time.
I goes by the name of Planet. Planet, goddammit, free G5. You already know what time it is. This is how it goes down. Shouts out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Bless up everybody. You know what I'm saying? That keep tuning. Everybody that keeps locked in. Everybody that rocks with us.
Gunshots.
Hey, man. Shots out, man. Much love, man. We appreciate y'all. Love.
Gunshots. Bombs for everybody. You heard me? Bombs for everybody. Shots to everybody and our avid listeners. All right. Episode 19. And we're out.
Yes, sir.
Don't shoot the messenger.